folks at home, internet boat buyers, YouTube fans. Sean Wiedas here with Wiedas Marine, and today I've got a hard to find Phoenix boat. Thing is though, folks, these Phoenixes aren't hard to find at Wiedas Marine. But actually, in all seriousness, this was a hard one to find last year, so I made sure to get my hands on one quick. This year, this is a 2020 19 PHX. Let's come check it out. Check the colors out first. Man, beautiful boat. Black, white, classy. You cannot go wrong with a rig like this, man. I've got this little bit of storm in the seats here. It's kind of got almost a little pearlescent finish to it, and it's really sharp looking boat. 19 PHX. This is a boat that wasn't out there a lot last year. They were hard to get 225s, okay? This is our, 919 with a PHX style hull and PHX style top cap. So let's start in the back. Nothing fancy. Standard 225 Pro XS. Got it pre-rigged with black blades. Onboard battery charger. You can see in some of our other videos, I'll show you, it's very easy to access back here. Phoenix boats, they are very low slung on the trailer, okay? Every little piece of detail. Some of the things that we don't talk about is, I want you to look right here at the transom eye. Compare this transom eye to other manufacturers' transom eye. You'll notice it's larger, okay? The bolts are bigger, and this is reinforced behind here. You might say, why does that ever matter? Well, I've been in the boat business 20-something years. I've seen, unfortunately, a lot of accidents on boats. You know what the first thing that happens? You get in an accident, and one of these things flies off the trailer. The boat buckle doesn't break. Transom eye breaks, okay? So the way I look at it here, if these folks down in Winchester, they're thinking about those little details, you know they're thinking about the big details, okay? And speaking of big, why don't we come up here and check out the deck on this, folks? This is only a 19.5-foot boat. Truly large fishing platform. We are going to see that we've got a little taller top cap here. That's PHX, okay? So the taller top cap's going to hold the nose down a little bit. It's going to make the boat a little heavier in the nose. We might be a mile an hour slower than the 919, but we're probably going to get just a tad better ride, okay? And that's what Phoenix is truly famous for, is the Diamond V. There's also a lot of other little nuances that go into the hull too. So here's something you can check out. We don't highlight in all of our videos. See this little notch right here? We have one here. We'll have one here. Very intricate in how the boat handles. It's one of the reasons Phoenix is one of the best turning boats, okay? Spry, spree, whatever you want to call it. When you're driving a Phoenix, you feel like you're truly driving. The difference is you feel like you're driving a short wheelbase Tahoe versus a long wheelbase Suburban, okay? Even in the big Phoenixes, even in the 21s. Very aggressive, the way they handle, turn, and when you're on the trolling motor, you can cover a lot of water. They really, again, that's something, watching a YouTube video, you have to just kind of, take with a grain of salt to understand. But these boats handle on the trolling motor just about better than anything out there. If you're fishing in grass mats all day, one thing you'll notice with the Phoenix is the boat won't feel bogged down in that grass mat all the time. It'll come through it. Really makes it nice the way they've got their hulls engineered. So trailer, we got nice C-channel trailer. Okay, bow step on there. Got an Ultrex on here. Everybody wants an Ultrex. Get that spot lock. We'll hop on board and let's take a look at the rest of this bad boy. Notice, see how wide the deck we got, right? I point that out in most of my videos because honestly, the whole industry is going to that. But man, I do want to point out that's an awful wide deck for a 19.5-foot boat. So PHX is going to get us a center tackle compartment. This is deeper than the 919. Got room here for Plano boxes where these Lowrance boxes are, okay? We've got a little light in all the Phoenixes that pull out, okay? You can find what you're looking for in the morning, all right? You've got to find that last old style Strike King, or how about old Stanley Vibra shaft? You've got to find one of those at 4 in the morning. You can find it. Room for our Planos, stainless steel pistons. This lid's solid as a rock, man. Shuts solid. Phoenix bounce board. Good place to put our crankbaits and stuff, instead of throwing them in the floor and you pick it up, it looks like it's 5 miles long, you hang it on there. Chipped clips for your good plastics. That's the PHX layout, folks. Look at them pistons are so strong, man. I gotta eat some more Wiedas. I can't even hardly get that thing down. All right, come over here. We got day box. Tons of room in there. You know what that is, folks? That's for your Kitech swim baits, because you can't do anything with them things. You know what I'm saying? You take them out, you put them in the planos, little tails bend. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You can't be swim baiting with no bent tail. I think it's gonna take care of you. Of course, you can put whatever you want to put in there, but that's what I would do, and that's what I have done in the Phoenixes that I've owned. Okay, rod locker over here, nothing fancy, but we got plenty of rooms for rods. You don't like the tubes, we can take them out. I don't like tubes, you know. I know the boat companies don't want me to say that, but I take them out. I carry a lot of rods, and I don't like the tubes. I use rod socks, and that works good for me. But if you want to have the tubes, they're here and they work good, and they serve a good purpose, as long as you're not trying to slam too many rods in. Speaking of slamming, slam latch. See that? Bam, slams, locks. Okay, don't have to get down there and do it. We got a passenger side rod box over here. You've all seen this by now, but maybe not. Maybe it's the first Phoenix video you're watching. I can put spinning rods in here. I can put my co-anglers rods in here. You know what I mean? Keep them comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They're out there. They got that rod sticking 6 foot in the air, pitching a jig. Bam, they hit it. It's not going to happen. You can see the angle of the rod rack. It's very, very flat, so the rods don't stick up. New seats are great. The ergonomics on the new seats are great, man. They're really comfortable. Get in behind the wheel. We didn't skimp any expense on this one. We got HDS 12 Live, Ultrex, new black spoked wheel for 2020, man. That's smooth. Also, we got an option now right here. We got a little slam latch. And check it out, folks. Phoenix, listen, man, they finally put a little seal around here. Seal that compartment out, keep that sucker watertight, man. We don't want any soggy chips or soggy maps or anything like that going on. Ain't no good. So lots of room here. You know, it doesn't matter if you're 6'5", doesn't matter if you're 5'5". You got plenty of room in the Phoenix. Very comfortable. Really push you back into the seat and brace yourself in rough water. Net storage right here. Bam, you open that up. You can put a full-size net in there. You know, I mean, that's something I love. Net's always a problem in a boat. You got the net, you put it up here on the butt seat. Your co-angler lays it on your seat. You lay, you know, next thing you know, I mean, you're running around in this thing like a bunch of, you know, a bunch of ferrets on holiday, and you got nets tangled up and everything. It doesn't work out. So I really like the net storage. Nothing new here. Phoenix has been doing a lot of this stuff for a long time, but again, when you watch these videos, I never know if this is the first one that you're watching. You know, the other thing we talk about too is, you know, we're looking at a specific model of boat. I want you all to know, Wiedas Marine, we have one of the largest, it may be the largest selections of Phoenixes in the United States, okay? We work hard to do that. Sounds simple, like, oh, I just buy a bunch of boats and set them there. No, it's a lot of work, takes a lot of manpower to have 100-something bass boats. They're not all Phoenix bass boats, but I have over 100 bass boats here at any given time. Got a staff of 17 individuals here. They're all dedicated fishermen, all dedicated outdoorsmen. So whether you call in here looking for a part, whether you need to get a service written up, or you're buying a boat and you know, trusting us from, you know, hundreds of miles away to get that transaction completed, everybody here's a fisherman. Appreciate you watching this 19 PHX video. If you want one, this one probably will be gone by the time you watch the video, but we may have another one. Or, you know, you can always custom order them here at Wiedas Marine. Appreciate you watching. 859-647-BOAT.